All right, cool. Awesome. All right, it's Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here joined with the multi-division WBC lightweight champion of the world, which, in my opinion, belongs on everyone's pound for pounds list. Is none other than Shakur Stevenson. He's going to be back fighting on July 6th, Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey, and he's going to be facing Artem, who gave a great showing against Frank Martin. First and foremost, how's everything been? How's training camp?
Training camp is great. I'm 100% ready, and I can't wait to put it on the show.
Now I'm just gonna jump right into it. On Twitter, you put 100% healthy, 100% focused, and 100% ready, right? Last time I saw you, essentially I congratulated you after your fight. You said, "Nah, don't congratulate me." But from that fight itself, like, what have you learned from it? And then why do you feel that you need to say that you're 100% ready and focused, as if you weren't then?
I'm just letting the public know that I am 100% ready. But from that fight, what I learned about myself, I learned that um, I'm levels above a lot of boxers. Like my IQ and my talent and what I can do um, above people. And I'm the hardest man to beat in the sport of boxing, if you ask me. That's what I learned.
Hmm.
Because if I could do that at like 30% of myself, because I get at night 30% of me. If I could do that at 30% against a fighter like Edwin Dollar Sanchez, because people don't realize how good he is as a fighter. And, I'm not going to disrespect him as a fighter, but I mentally beat him. I beat him mentally with one hand. So honestly, I feel as though I'm top level.
Hmm. Now I know, going to that fight, you had your young guys, Manny, Chance, your cousin Zay. I know as a fighter, you don't want to just say, "Hey, I'm injured. I don't want to fight," right? But I'm sure, like your circle of people, I'm sure over time, maybe Dre or Bud, they know you, right? They kind of they see if something's off and whatnot. What made you still go like, I'm gonna go fight. Like, it doesn't matter what everyone else says. I'm still gonna fight regardless.
Because I ain't never really been in no situation where I ever pulled out of a fight or not fought um, because of an injury or anything like that. I really always felt like injuries was a part of the game, and just deal with it. Deal with it. It's okay. Like you ain't. Honestly, I feel as though like the injury is there, but um, I can always get through. Like I can always push through. So me putting myself in that situation was just like a normal reaction to like what I normally always do. Like I done had hand problems. I done had issues before. I'm not about to stop now just because of what's going on around me. And sometimes maybe somebody else may gotta save me from myself, but truthfully speaking, I know that I can get it done under any given circumstance.
Hmm.
And that's how I felt about that fight. I was gonna get the job done regardless.
Did you feel like you had a fight with some people throughout the camp, or just like maybe like Bud and Dre, maybe came up with like, why are you fighting on a day like this where you could just reschedule and redo it?
Nah, honestly, they ain't really come to camp like that. I think Bud came, but when Bud came, I had sparred, and he seen me spar with one hand. Like he seen that I was good. Like I was controlling sparring with one hand. So like, truthfully, shit, it wasn't really too much to say.
Hmm. You know, seeing that there's a lot of fighters that have, revealed they have injuries after, like David Benavidez just revealed he had an injury in his last fight. When Tank fought Pitbull, he mentioned he had an injury. It seems like when you kind of mention it, it seemed like people didn't really give you the benefit of the doubt like they give other fighters. Do you feel like there's something outside of just you as a fighter that maybe the reason why they kind of go a little harder for you?
Nah, I think that I got a crazy amount of like they put me at a crazy high pedestal where it's like anything that I do is like is magnified, and I feel as though I feel like I'm just held to an unfair standard. I feel like, but It comes with the territory of being great. So honestly, I hear people like try to compare it like, okay, well, Tank fought Pitbull Cruz with one hand, but um it's two different styles. Like people don't understand boxing. Like you gotta understand boxing, right? If you put me in front of a Pitbull Cruz and he's constantly coming forward, standing right in front of you, high guard, right there in front of you, and I got one hand, of course it's gonna be an entertaining fight. It's still gonna be entertaining, whereas I can punch on you at any time because you're right in front of me. De Los Santos hesitant, counterpuncher, sitting back and being patient and trying to wait for an opportunity or something to catch me with something, whereas it's harder to perform at a super entertaining level with one hand. Now you got to play chess instead of checkers type shit. You feel me? Like you playing checkers with somebody that's right there in front. Okay, cool. I can touch you like right there. Like, but then you got the motherfucker that's out from a distance, playing it safe and not making no wrong decisions. And he got two hands, but he don't even realize that I got one hand. Like I'm 100% sure he didn't even realize that I had one hand.
Mhm. Now, I know you got a big fight with Artem coming up, but your name's always mixed with Tank and Devin and even Ryan Garcia said that he would fight you after the Devin fight, but it seems like that might not happen because of the suspension. Do you think that's a worthy suspension? I know that it happens in boxing, heavy
I,
fines and
I think it should have been longer.
yeah.
I think that if they say he was really cheating, see, I ain't really like been reading upon it. But if it's like confirmed that he was cheating and he's a cheater and he went in there and cheated to get that victory, I feel as though it should be a longer suspension. I don't think 1 year is enough. I think 5 would have been like, yeah, now that makes an example out of like somebody that cheated.
Do you feel that with this kind of I don't know, I guess suspension and fine that it kind of encourages because it seems like people still give Ryan the benefit of the win and things of that nature.
Yes, it still encourages and it probably helps other fighters feel as though that they can go in there and cheat and feel like they don't have too harsh of a consequence. Um, if he made, let's say they put it out there, he made 30 some $1 million for the fight, but you're finding him 1.1 M's and he's suspended for only a year. I think that's like a slap on the wrist. So that's how I feel.
How do you, in case you fight Ryan, how do you protect yourself from just stuff like this happening?
I don't know. Whatever blood and urine test that Floyd was talking about that got Pacquiao in the ring, I would like to do that. I don't know what
Got it.
exactly they did, but I know that Floyd was a smart fighter and smart businessman, and he realized that he's not going to fight somebody that's cheating. And if they're cheating, he wanted it to be a fair playing field. So I know that he probably had a certain amount of tests that got him through getting in the ring with somebody that got caught cheating. Did Pacquiao get caught cheating?
No, never. Never.
For real?
Yeah,
So what? I don't know.
people suspect, right? Which,
Okay.
people have their own suspicions, but no, he's
Yeah,
never.
because you could cheat and not get caught too. So whatever made him like get in the ring after like I would want to do that to fight like the Ryan Garcia.